All right, so there's big news on Amazon, and this is not going to come to a surprise to me, but I got an email today, and I want to hear what you all think about it. I really want to just reach out to y'all and guys and gals and see your thoughts on it. So if you do have thoughts, comment down below in the comments about what you think about this. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I got this email, and it said Amazon tax, and it said something else in the subject, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting. And it was from Amazon, so I opened it, and I just want to get your guys's and gals. I just want to get your temperature on this because I'm just curious. Very, very. I was kind of, I don't know, kind of taken aback by it. But Amazon is going to make some big changes, and some of those big changes are in the fee structure. First off, when I seen tax, I thought, oh, they're talking about sales tax. Well, they're not talking about sales tax. It's something different, and what it is they are going to be. How can I say this? They're going to be taxing services. And so, like, if you want labels put on or items polybagged, they're going to tax you on those, as well as referral fees and some of the other fees that you pay. They're going to tax you on those, and it's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's really implemented yet. I just got the email today, and I was trying to find it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I mean, maybe even 2 hours ago, and I was reading it all the way through, and they're going to tax you basically on every fee that they charge you on Amazon. There's going to be a tax on those fees, and I think that I think this is coming from the federal government and the states wanting their money, a little bit piece of the pie for everybody, and I think there's going to be a lot of taxes set out for sellers, and it's going to really cut into margins. So you're going to have to start sourcing higher dollar stuff. What do you think about that? I mean, what do you think about Amazon taxing you on your fees and then you getting taxed as well from your state and also other states that you sell for? What do you think about that? I just want to know, because for me, I can't really wrap my mind around it right now. I've been selling online for a long time, and this is definitely kind of a different innuendo than I think we've ever dealt with. As online sellers, this is a different kind of day and age, right? And so all these states want their piece of the pie, and I feel like we're going to be getting double or triple taxed on some stuff. Um, because if you think about it like this: if you get taxed on referral fees, which they charge you a referral fee or other stuff like that, and if you get taxed on that stuff, um, let's just say that you sell like this lighter fluid right here, and I sell it on Amazon. Now I wouldn't sell this on Amazon because it's hazmat, but I would sell this on Amazon, and then as soon as I sell it, I have fees I have to pay. So I'm paying a referral fee, and I'm paying some other stuff. Now they're going to tax you on those fees. So now you get taxed on the referral fee. You get taxed on all that stuff, all your fees for the item. And then it ships out to, let's say, California, and you got to pay tax there. Or it ships in your state in Illinois. Like, I'm in Illinois, and if it's within your state and you have a reseller's license, you have to remit sales tax. So then you're paying sales tax on it. Or the customer's paying the sales tax, and then it's just coming out of that. But think about it. There's a lot of taxes being implemented online, and I think that, I don't agree with the taxes that are actually being taken about. And there's a lot of, I live in Illinois, and not to get political, but there's a lot of taxes being implemented here extra. But, that would just be like eBay taxing everybody on what they sold. So if you sell an item on eBay, then you're going to get taxed on your shipping. You're going to get taxed on your eBay fees, and you're going to get taxed on your PayPal fee. It's the same concept, and I think that eBay will also follow suit. Amazon's doing this for a reason, and I think that they're doing it because they know, they're getting really strong armed that, for taxes. And I think this is maybe one way they can kind of justify maybe charging the sellers taxes to try to reduce the amount of states that are trying to price gouge at sales tax for every sale. I think this might be a way to kind of, I don't know, implement that, but I don't know. What do you all think? Like, what do y'all think about being taxed on those fees? And if you're an eBay seller, what do you think about if you sell an item, okay, and you sell one item, what do you think about actually being taxed on everything, all the PayPal fees and all the eBay fees? Let's say you were taxed, the normal tax rate, or federal tax rate or whatever, where they come up with a tax rate of like 8% or 7%, and you're taxed on your referral fee, or not referral fee, it's Amazon, and you're on eBay, you're taxed on your eBay fee, then you're taxed on PayPal for your fee there. What do you feel like is fair? That's the question I really want to ask. What do you feel like is fair? Because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's a little uneasy. But these changes are going to be really changed. There's going to be a lot of changes in online selling in the next couple of years, and the landscape is changing immensely. And there's a lot of states, and then the federal government, and they all want their cut. So I think there's going to be a lot of changes. I think that we're going to have to move our businesses a little differently, because it's going to get tough. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of sellers quit. And there's going to be a lot of sellers that give up and they leave online selling because the tax laws are going to be too much. So do you think that if the tax laws, if like on Amazon, like that I just got the email, like I said, saying, hey, they're going to tax you on all this stuff for all your fees for selling the item, do you feel like you are going to be, if eBay taxes the fees, do you feel like you're going to be happy with that? Or do you feel like you can maintain your business with paying all the taxes? Now, I get it. In this video, people are going to say, oh, it's just taxes, it's part of the business. I totally understand that. But what you got to understand on Amazon is they're going to be taxing every service they offer, which is basically everything. So if you do inventory placement, you're paying taxes on that. If they have to label, you're paying taxes on that. If you want it polybagged, you're paying taxes on that, as well as all your fees. So it might seem like a small tax, but it will add up immensely. And I think that Amazon, if they're smart, what they would do is probably lower their fees and their fee structure, because to kind of implement for the taxes, because the fees are already fairly high, and I don't mind the fees. I don't really care about the fees. I just sell higher stuff. I'll sell stuff that doubles my money. But when you're talking about being taxed, like now, keep in mind, I polybag my own stuff. I do all my own labeling, so I won't need that, and I won't be taxed on that. But there's other stuff that you can be taxed on, like if you do inventory placement, which is what I do, where it like ships it to one warehouse. Well, in theory, they didn't exactly say inventory placement, but they could tax you on that. And it's anywhere from, it's about 30 cents if it's a pound or below, and you use that service because you want to send it all in one warehouse. And it's like 30 cents a pound below, and then it increases drastically up. So virtually that's going to be cutting into your margins, and that's going to be really cutting into that. Now, here's the thing. If eBay did this, now I'm saying Amazon is doing it, like I just got the email. They are doing it. But if eBay did this, how would that affect your business? And how drastic would that affect your business if they tax you on PayPal fees, eBay fees, and let's say shipping? How would that impact your business today? Because what I want you to do is, after you watch this video, I want you to take a step back, right? And I want you to think how you can do stuff differently to be able to beat the tax thing, to be able to kind of beat it. Because I'm not talking about sales tax. I'm talking about they are going to tax fees. And they're already going to implement this on Amazon. With eBay, it's a matter of time. You tell me what you would do. Comment down below. Make that money.